So, about this phone situation, with my iPhone, the federal government has it wired right now, and it's like simply an effect that they apply that they can take off, and they have taken off before, but then they'll put it back on, and when they put it back on, they don't let up because their interest depends on it. So, and it has a whole lot to do with me capturing the type of things that I capture. So right now they're not allowing the back of the phone to work or the flash. They don't like that I would position the phone, let's say, on my countertop in like the sitting room, because there's a sink in there, even though there's like a couch and stuff. It used to, I think it was designed to be like a dual type of office space, living space type situation. I originally used it for a bedroom, now I use it for a sitting room. So when I sit on that counter, and then I'll say like, hey Siri, turn on torch, and they would get mad about that. They were getting mad that it was becoming obvious that the phone itself wasn't an actual person, and that I could use voice commands to get it to do something that compromised the environment that they were saying I was in, like turn a light on. So back camera, flashlight don't work. I've been trying to order an Android phone for about 2 weeks now. They're declining the payment. I've used 2 different cards to try to make the payment. I've even called in to Boost Mobile and tried to get them to process the payment, and they got the same error message that I got. So they were talking about how many people, how much of the population is associated with the Android attacks, the type of information that they stole, reallocated to invert identities, and how that would compromise them if I ever went back to Android, and how Android itself is stakeholders knew. I'm about to grill in a little bit, but how its stakeholders knew that it has something to do with them witnessing the first stint of gang stalking, for lack of a better term. So there was that, and they went on and on about it, and like they absolutely won't let up. Like I said, it's been 2 weeks, and it's not a money matter. It's a unauthorized remote access and hacking issue, because like I said, they're declining the payments. So this Q-Link phone, remember, this is the phone that I had in July 2021 before a girl that I used to know, her cousin, purchased the iPhone for me. Okay, when I saw him at Walmart. And if you go back, there's details about all that in my my videos. This just isn't the video. But he purchased that phone for me July 2021, and literally, like, they had already started with the fat attacks, but this is how they used the Apple iPhone to pretty much go overboard. And you see some paper trail and traces of that as well, about how they were manipulating my activities. So like, it wasn't even that the Android was inactive. I still carried the same Android with me. I just had another phone also. There's a lot of details. You would have to go back and look at that. I don't want to get into all that right now because it's just a lot of information, and that's not what this video was about. This is just saying that today I decided to troubleshoot this Q-Link phone that hasn't been active since then, and found that it worked without a problem. The issue before now was that I couldn't find the battery, so eventually I found the battery at some point and I put it in. So when I powered it on today, it had 35%. I took a couple of photos of my yard, and they shut the phone off right away, and they wouldn't allow it to power back up. So then I had to let it get a full charge before I could use it. like I'm using it right now, and I've been recording for 5 minutes. Right now my iPhone is charging. I'm uploading videos to YouTube using it, but once that's complete, I'm going to put that SIM card in here and it will work fine.